You know, sometimes you just have to have a reset. And today's that day for me. Not only will this be a reset for me personally, for my week, for what's going on in my life, but also a reset for my goals. Q2 just completed, which means that we are doing a Q2 goals review in preparation for the rest of the year. We're halfway through the year. We just celebrated July 4th yesterday, so this is a Sunday reset vlog, and I'm bringing you along for all of the fun. In the beginning of the year, I set up 24 goals in different categories like health and development, travel, content and YouTube, and financial/savings goals. And some of them are doing good, really good. Others, I've lost my focus since the reset. I need to reset on all of my goals and make sure that come the end of the year, I have achieved as much as possible without it being something that I've had to force myself to do. Are these goals realistic for me? Am I enjoying any of them? And you're not always going to enjoy a goal, but that's, for me, what I really want to do. I want to enjoy all of this. In addition to the goals, I've got my basic reset for life going on here in my apartment. You know, laundry, grocery shopping. I've got tasks here that just need to be completed as well. So join me for this reset video. If you are just clicking on this video, welcome. I'm Aaron and you're watching All Things Aaron. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope that you are able to do a reset with me today. Maybe this is a Tuesday or a Wednesday for you while you're watching this video, but you can still find a day to do a reset with yourself. So hit the subscribe button down below, click the like button, and continue on with this video. While I'm working on my first task of the day, which is going to be breakfast and coffee, the most important part of the day, I wanted to talk to you guys about my YouTube goals for Q2. So my goals were around subscribers and around being monetized, as well as my goal of having 3 videos a week. And I can successfully say that I'm still on mark for 3 videos a week. We might be cutting it close this month, but we'll make it work. And I am at 399 subscribers, which is all of you, and I really appreciate that. But you know, the goal for this year is 500, and if I can get 100 subscribers over the next 6 months to meet that goal, I have checked off one of my goals, which I'm super excited about in this category of YouTube and content. I still have the goal up there of potentially getting to 1,000, and who knows, maybe my channel blows up over the next couple of weeks and that goal comes to fruition by the end of this calendar year. I don't know, and I'm not pushing for it. I'm not out there selling my channel to the people. I am just having fun, and that's what this channel started as, and that's what I want this channel to continue as. Me having fun, putting out content for you guys about my daily life and what I'm doing. So I hope that's enough for 1,000 subscribers this year, but if not, I'll take the 500.
I didn't want to waste no time. What's something I can do for you, darling? That would make you smile. I'll bring you flowers, girl, enough to see for miles. Something's changed, baby.
So while I eat, I'm gonna watch a little YouTube, but before that, I'm gonna start a load of laundry. This is to ensure that I get all of it done today, washed and dried. because I'm gonna have to wash my shower curtain as well. So I wanna make sure that all that gets done. But I'll start with my colors. I need those the most because some of those include items that I need for the rest of this week, such as like gym shorts and stuff like that for volleyball. So I wanna make sure I get those washed right away and ready for the week. So let's start with that. So I've got a video for my second channel, Life with Foliage is my plant channel, and I have been trying to upload it since last night, and for some reason just keeps stalling. It'll get to like mid percentage, 75 has been the highest, I think, and it'll just like freeze. I let it run last night, just left it open to see if it would continue loading overnight, and it didn't. So I'm on like my third time trying to upload it now. Speaking of plants, though, this plant, this is a Hoya black margin, and it's got two peduncles on it. I am super excited to see what that does. It's the first time it's had two peduncles, words, at the same time. So it must be enjoying its little corner because it's growing quite a bit. All right. I am going to start working on the bed next and changing the sheets. I'm going to put the original sheets on. I've had Betty's on for a few weeks now, and I'm going to switch it up so I can get this washed and wash the whole entire thing now. Usually I just wash the top or just the inside. I remember it zips out, but I'm going to do the whole thing now, including the sides. And then I'm going to put on new sheets. So let's get that complete and we'll figure out what's next. I do need to go to the grocery store today. So that will be on the reset because I need to get food for the week. Last weekend, I did not go to the grocery store. I had enough here to get me through. Plus, I knew that I was only working 4 days due to the holiday weekend. So I didn't need too much, but I do need a few items to get me by this week and, get back on this reset. So I need to focus on my health, which includes getting some protein, getting some fiber, and just kind of watching altogether what I'm eating. Now it's hot. I don't know why. Making your bed, you always get so hot. Gotta turn the fan on. So this video still doesn't want to cooperate, but I need to move on. So I'm just gonna let it go. It's saying it's got 2 hours and 30 minutes to upload. So we're gonna focus on some other projects. I just heard the timer go off for the washer. So we're gonna switch out our clothes, get the next load of laundry in, and keep it moving. So I think now's a good time to talk about one of the other goals, which is travel. I really wanted to do more traveling this year, and there's still some travel to come, but I was hoping to do some travel with my family. If you remember from the last chat about my goals, that ended up having to be canceled and, just change of plans. And then there's another trip that I want to do with Ava, which I think is going to actually happen. So I have a work trip to Chicago, but Ava's going to tag along. So I'm going to check this as a joint trip with Ava. Oh no, we're going to Texas. Ava's birthday is July 27th. So in this month, we are going to go to Texas for her birthday. That's our joint trip. So I'll be able to check that off the list. The only one left is a solo trip. And I don't have anything planned just yet, but I still have some time. And you know, my birthday is at the end of the year. That could be a pretty nice birthday treat. While we have clothes in the wash and in the dryer, I am going to go ahead and go to the grocery store. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. We've got 15 minutes. So I'm gonna knock out the grocery store, and then that way I have the rest of the evening to get any other tasks done. I can take it easy if I want to. Again, this is a reset, so I don't have huge plans. And I just want to get the things done that I need to get done to get my mind reset, my body reset, and ready for the week.
We'll go with the highs and lows. I don't know, but maybe we fall till we can't see.
Guys, I have been addicted to Tori Kelly in general, but her newest album, she's got a song called Dive, and it's just a groove. It's such a vibe. I've been listening to it nonstop for like the past week. So if you haven't heard it yet, go find Tori Kelly on any streaming service and listen to Dive. I promise you, you will enjoy it. It'll be a bop, a hit, a vibe, all the things that you could ever dream. We're almost to the store, but I wanted to jump in before we head inside. Grocery shopping for me is a stress relief somehow. I don't know, just walking around the store, finding new things, or going after the same thing each time. I know what I'm in there for. Get it and go. But I wanted to talk about one more goal, and that goal is health, wellness, personal development, the whole 9 yards. Since we're going to the grocery store, it's very much fitting. But things have been rocky. I haven't been hitting any of my goals when it comes to weight loss. We've got some things in place to help with that. I also haven't been able to get my steps. Now, I've been staying active. I play volleyball 3 times a week. I was hoping that that was going to kick in here soon and I was going to start to see some weight loss. And I mean, 5 pounds is a little bit, but I was looking for more than 5 pounds. I really was hoping to lose about 10 to 20 pounds per quarter. And I've only lost 5 since the beginning of the year. So something's working. It's just not working enough. But I'm going to continue on. Again, we're finding protein, fiber, more healthy options here in the grocery store today. That's our whole goal. As far as getting my steps in, I'm still averaging between 4,000 to 6,000 steps per day. A lot of that has to do with volleyball. A lot of that has to do with me up and down the court. On those days, I'm getting closer to 10, but it's not every day. Now, if I were to really zone in on this, that means as soon as I get home, I need to go ahead and have dinner. And then after dinner, I need to go outside and continue walking, or find a treadmill and continue walking on a treadmill. I've got to make this a habit. I've got to make this a goal if I want to see change, if I want to see transformation within my weight goals. It is definitely starting to heat back up. But the good thing is that we're done outside. We can now head home and get in the AC. And this drive home will be brought to you by Dive from Tori Kelly. I always get inspiration while I'm at the grocery store for a meal idea, and I have some rice paper like you would do like a spring roll with, and I've just been holding on to it, waiting for the day that I would figure out what I really wanted to make with it. I didn't want to go traditional. I wanted something fun and different. So tonight for dinner, we're gonna do a like chicken fajita style egg roll, and we're gonna air fry them for a little bit and see if they get all nice and crispy in the paper. And that'll be dinner or a part of dinner. I don't know. It's worth a shot. While at the grocery store, which you might have saw some of this, but I picked up some protein bars to try. I've had these before. I know they're pretty good. So I got a whole pack of those, but individually I got David, excuse me, and Barbell. And I just want to see if I can actually enjoy them. Again, protein is probably where I lack the most. I don't eat enough protein for my body weight or for the weight that I'm looking to lose. And because of that, I have to supplement it. And that's why I also got like pure protein. I've got the bars. I actually still have some protein powder that I just need to find and use. But I'll start taking these with me to work so I can actually drink it when I'm supposed to and not try to force feed myself later at night and to get all the protein that I need during the day. My doctor wants me to stop eating by like 6 p.m. So yeah, I don't know how that works out considering I work until 5:30. By the time I get home, it's between 6 and 7, depending on traffic. And it's gonna be so hard to not come home and have dinner. I either need to figure out how to take dinner with me, or I need to figure out how to supplement other meals throughout the day and then just eat very light once I come home at night. Plus 3 out of the 7 days out of the week, I'm playing volleyball until 7, 8, sometimes 10 o'clock. So yeah, I don't know how that works out, but we're gonna give it a shot. So I'm just gonna put groceries away, and then on the docket next, finish more laundry. Everything's done, drying and washing. So we'll swap, we'll put another load in, and we'll get folding clothes. I also need to get the YouTube video out. I saw once I got home, everything has loaded. So right now we just need to work on a thumbnail for the video, and then we can be done with this project for today. I usually try to get videos out by like 9 a.m. So the fact that it's now 12 o'clock is a bit concerning, but I'm still getting it out. It's still on the day that all of my videos for my plant channel go out, so I am in the green. Good evening, or late afternoon, I should say. It's 3:30. Ava gets off around 3, so I figured I'd go ahead and start cooking since when she gets home, she likes to go ahead and eat. whenever she has to go to work the next day, she usually goes to bed around 7. So between 7 and 8:30. So like eating at 4 or 5 is ideal for her. I've got some stuff going on right now. I've got some white rice noodles back here in the back. Only have a few more minutes on those. I've got some peppers and onions in a teriyaki sauce. They're steaming with some water right now. And then I'll saute them a little bit more. And then I have some teriyaki chicken. I diced this up earlier and cut it into smaller pieces just so that they cook a little bit faster, and added teriyaki sauce, salt, pepper, or garlic salt and pepper. And yeah, that's what's going on right now as far as food. For the past few hours, though, I put together my thumbnail for my video. I had lunch, and I finished up laundry. So I've been pretty steady, but now it is time for the nitty gritty, which is getting everything ready. Whenever Ava comes home, then we will actually get everything finished. Over here, I've got a little station going. This is going to be where we soak the rice paper, add the ingredients, roll it up, set it aside. We'll then brush it with egg whites, because I don't have whole eggs. And we will put them in the air fryer and let them get nice and crispy. So yeah, I am excited to see what happens and how this goes overall. So Ava's home, and we are going to go ahead and put everything together while she's taking a shower and put them in the air fryer so they're ready whenever she's out. Basically what I'm going to do is get the rice paper wet, and then I'm going to put a little bit of hoisin sauce just to add some flavor, the rice noodles, veggies, chicken, and roll it up to the best of my ability. Now I've already done one, and I can't say it's my best work, but you know, the first one's always a flop. All right, so, hoisin. And we kind of want to work a little fast, and that's just so that we can wrap everything up before it gets too sticky. Veggies and our chicken. I'm gonna wrap it and pull tight, and then I'm gonna fold in the edges. Oh, I'm losing everything. So as I'm finishing up the last one before we get everything in the air fryer, I wanted to discuss my last set of goals for Q2. And Q2 financially was actually really good. I was able to achieve $500 for a new watch. So we'll be working on getting that soon. And then I am almost done with Christmas. You know, Christmas was $800. I might bump it up to $1,000, just so that I have some extra funds over the holiday. And I've got plenty of time to achieve that goal before Christmas, so not too worried about that there. And outside of those, the only other good news is the cruise. And I am currently at $1,200 for the cruise, which is great because that is just about halfway to my actual goal. And then I'll definitely take more. The more money I have, the more fun I'll have because there'll be the opportunity of doing more excursions and some shopping as we're traveling, and definitely once we are planning to go before to Seattle for a day or two. So I'll have some money for that as well. So that is the financial update. We're gonna go ahead and put these into the air fryer. Now I've done the best I could to get these as pretty as possible. I think I did okay, but it's gonna all be about the taste. One thing I will say is I could have wrapped them a little tighter so that they are a little bit more stiff, but that's just all with time. So we're gonna take a little bit of egg wash and brush over the top of them. Hopefully this gives them a little bit of a golden color, like they've been deep fried, but we're not going deep fried, we're going air fried. And then into the air fryer for 10 minutes. We're gonna start with 350. Now that we've got that in the air fryer, we're gonna go ahead and build up 4 more so that we're ready to go on the next batch. And then hopefully once Ava's out, we can get started with some good eats. Our first batch is out and they smell good. I will sure say that. I got a little crunch on the outside, but not really good, like as if you were to deep fry them. I'm not too worried. Everything is cooked, so that's the biggest thing. I got maybe a little color. I'm doing the next set for 10 as well, but this is dinner. We've got a couple of different sauces: hoisin, soy sauce, a teriyaki sauce. So any of those that you would like, you could dip in that. We've also got yum yum sauce, and actually that would probably be really good having these dipped in there. But we're gonna finish off the next set and then have dinner. And then I need to get to cleaning this kitchen, but there's still some reset to do for this Sunday. So stick around and let's finish up this reset day. Dinner was great. Those were fun to make. Ava enjoyed them. She's taking some for lunch tomorrow, so we have gone through all of them. Now it is time to reset for work. I know, nobody wants to do that, but here we are. So I wanted to try this out. It is a backpack insert. The backpack that I use for work more so, doesn't have much storage in it. So I wanted to see if this gave me a little more of what I need / looking for. So I'm gonna throw this in, and it has 3 pockets on the front, a zipper that I can put stuff in. Oh, that was already zipped up. Like cup holders, I'm gonna put my umbrella in one so it stands up and it's not in the way or doesn't fall over. And then it has another laptop sleeve. I won't necessarily need that for a laptop sleeve, but I'm sure I can find a good use for it. So we've got the charger for my laptop, my work laptop. I just leave it in my bag because it's a little bit easier than taking it out, putting it somewhere, forgetting where it's located. Let's see. I can leave all my snacks in that spot. Speaking of snacks, I've got pretzels that I need to refill for the week. Then I have my travel bag. This has medicine, lotion, deodorant, an extra hairbrush, Speaking of medicine, I need to put more ibuprofen in here, I think. If I can find my container. There we go. Ibuprofen. Add more. So I'm going to go through this and put it in, as well as this is my electronics case. So chargers, any additional cords that I may need for connection, dongles, stuff like that is in this. I could probably take it out and put it in this zipper. And then that way I don't have any extra bags in here. This is coming along quite well. So this is going to be my next project. I also need to figure out what I'm going to wear to work. Yeah. Need to think about that. Welcome to my closet. It's not the best light. It's like one singular little light in here, but it does the trick. Let's see. This coming week, actually, let's see if I have anything on the calendar. Oh, for the 6th. So I don't have anything for the 6th. I have a few meetings and some prep for a meeting later this week, but I don't have anything out of the office or client facing. So we're going to go with something comfortable for tomorrow. I also don't have volleyball tomorrow, so I don't have to pack an extra bag or anything. This reset and like setup for tomorrow is going to be very calm. Tomorrow, let's go simple with black pants. This is, yes, the easy option, but honestly, if I'm not showing up for anybody, or like showing out, I should say, I don't want to wear my good stuff until I really need to. So this will do for tomorrow. That's check. All right, so now I just need to shower and I have the rest of the evening to myself. This was a very simple, easy reset. A lot of it was just little things that needed to be done, but I'm glad I checked them all off the list today, especially after all the fun I had this weekend being the 4th. Yes, I had a few extra days off, but I used those days to lounge and hang out with friends. So today was the day to get it all done, out of the way, and now I can go into the week just a new person. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for listening to me go through all of my goals. And if you've made it this far, let me know in the comments down below if there are any goals that you have set for this year that you have achieved. And if you don't want to get personal, just leave a check mark. Let me know that you were there. Well, until the next video, I'll chat with you soon.